Welcome to Positive Spin's special presentation of the celebration of the 40th anniversary of the UN International Day of Peace. The event was held in San Francisco, in Civic Center Plaza, in front of City Hall. This special event honors the 40th anniversary of the very first International Day of Peace celebration, which was produced by Pathways to Peace in 1984.
On the International Day of Peace, we reflect on the cruel price of war. Ruined schools, bombed hospitals, broken families, refugees searching for hope, countries in crisis. The United Nations was born from a terrible world war. Our mission is to work for peace.
One organization at the forefront of promoting peace is Pathways to Peace.
Pathways to Peace is a non-governmental organization founded in 1983. It's a peace messenger organization of the United Nations and has been affiliated with the United Nations for many years. And it's the International Secretariat for the We the People's Initiative, which is now the Culture of Peace Initiative. The core of that is the International Day of Peace. It's 21st of September, which is a global holiday that has been growing for many years. It started in 1981. So Pathways is a consulting organization and works with non-governmental organizations all over the world to bring them together and to foster peace through the 8 paths to peace. Peace through law, through science, through education, through culture, through business. We try to bring together groups that work in each of these different fields.
So Ava, could you please tell our audience about the very beginnings of the International Day of Peace and the central role that you and Roberta played in that?
When something is meant to happen that is going to be of benefit to this planet and to humanity, it comes through many people at one time. It's through a few people that were willing to just go against all odds. And we knew that it had to be done through the United Nations because that is its purpose according to the preamble and charter of the United Nations. And so the resolution was passed unanimously in November of 1981, which is historic because it's the first time that all nations have agreed to one day that would be a universal day of peace. And as it says in that resolution, to commit to peace above all differences of any kind, and to add to that on a daily basis. So Peace Day, for what we've been doing with Pathways to Peace, is Peace Day is the annual highlight day where we look at how individually and nationally and planetarily we have contributed to peace. We made certain that it involved all members of the community. Every single person could do something, whether it was from a minute of silence, moment of peace during a peace wave at noon in every time zone, which we started in '84, or whether it was just being kind to your neighbor, or in those days recycling didn't exist, but we just said picking up litter, whether it's yours or someone else's. It's just simple acts of peace, but mostly it's about understanding that peace begins with oneself, and then it begins with the connection you have with one another and with our beloved planet. And by 1984, in over 70 countries linked with us, and also we began to have different agencies of the UN involved who didn't even know that this existed. It was just a resolution. So what has happened is that this day has become a seed for a culture of peace. It has become a movement that is now self-organizing all over the world with literally millions and millions of people. It's estimated that over 1 billion people are now involved in Peace Day. And this is remarkable because it's become a movement for everyone to participate in peace in their own way, not only on that day, but every day. But to know that together they are building a culture of peace in all of this extraordinary diversity that is a benefit for all. And you've been part of that from almost the beginning, dear colleague, peace brother.
What else would we be doing, right? That was so inspiring. You encapsulated the beginning, the growth, and where we are now, and where we can go in the future, and where we will go in the future, because there's no stopping. There's no stopping that thing which is real. And that thing which is real is that inner peace that resides in all of us. It's indestructible. It's pure energy. Nothing's going to stop us. We're going to do it.
I am so excited to be here at International Peace Day. We're having a fantastic celebration with wonderful performers and artists and singers and dancers and poets and comedians. We're here at the San Francisco Civic Center Plaza, and we are about to celebrate September 21st, International Peace Day. Thank you all, and have a peaceful, blessed day.
Welcome, everyone. We are just so honored and delighted to see you here for the 40th anniversary of the first International Day of Peace celebrated here in San Francisco, the City of Peace. Give yourselves a round of applause. Woo-hoo! We are so happy you're here. You're going to have an incredible day with us here today. So David, 40 years ago, something important happened here. Do you want to tell us?
Yes, indeed. Well, in 1981, with the United Nations passed a resolution creating the International Day of Peace. And it was for all countries, all peoples, everywhere to take a moment to be aware of peace and the peace that we wish to create in our lives and what we have done thus far. And it was to be brought out into the world and civil society. Pathways to Peace was part of that in 1981. And we saw that it was not being brought out to the world at large. So in 1984, Pathways to Peace organized the first International Day of Peace coming out. It was right over here. I think actually it was over on the green over there. And that was the first major celebration. This is 40 years later of the International Day of Peace in San Francisco. And they've started a global movement. And we'll hear more about the global movement with the Peace Wave. But this is a big deal. And this is being broadcast around the world. And so we'll just move on from here. So let's enjoy the day.
The UN General Assembly unanimously voted that this day should be a period of non-violence. You guys hear that? Non-violence and ceasefire in all countries. And yet today, on the 40th anniversary of the Day of Peace all over the world, there are still people who are dying because of war. So I ask myself, why is peace so hard to create, even for one single day? It's because we can't build peace without a foundation. The foundation of peace is many things. It's justice, it's respect, it's dignity, it's decent living conditions. It's having a place you can afford to live. It's being accepted for who you are. Above all, it's love.
Remember, every time time the sun rises, you are made anew. Imagine looking into a mirror and seeing yourself as a fresh pair of hands that have never been tainted. You are a clean.
By my life be I spirit, and by my heart be I woman, and by my eyes be I open, oh, and by my hands be I whole, and by our hands be we whole.
Absolute honor to present this proclamation as we proclaim September 21st as the International Day of Peace in the city and county of San Francisco. Congratulations and thank you.
This is for all of us, and the city of San Francisco, which has peace in its heart, and from the beginning. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, if we fast forward to Peace Day 1984, I stood on this stage and my answer was the Olympian Peace Team, of course. It was just a concept, but now we are alive and well. Now I want you to remember in 1984 there was no internet, and as we stood here, while we couldn't see one another, we knew there were people in 80 countries around the world celebrating in 1984. And today, I've been told there are 3 billion people of us in 180 countries who know about Peace Day. And so today, with the Peace Wave at noon, in one breath, for one moment of silence, we are going to do what you saw all the Olympians do in Paris before they would run, jump, or throw. And just like Olympians do, as part of the Peace Wave, we're all going to stop. And in one breath, we're going to eliminate any outside distractions and quiet our minds.
I know, it's still lovesakes.
In a moment of silence, we will enter that peaceful, sacred space where we feel connected with our deepest, highest aspiration.
Headed by directors Brian and Samantha Stroud.
Could be erased that entire way. So we have to actually shift our perspective from the battlefield to the playing field. The battlefield of war to the playing field of love.
When I was about 11 or 12 years old, I realized something that was very important. I realized that peace was a possibility, and I understood how it could be brought about. And I dedicated my life to trying to find out how to communicate this to other people.
Hi, I'm Roberta Donay. Thank you so
so much for joining us today. And I wrote the song One World for the United Nations 50th. And I'm just happy to be here. And the word is happiness. Happiness and love and peace starts with you.
One dream, one universe, one dream of peace and unity, one hope, one love, one family, one wish for all humanity, one world, one dream, one universe, one dream of peace and unity, one hope, one love, one family, one wish for all humanity.
I am a pathway to peace. Woohoo! You feel that? Do you feel it? Do you feel that shift? Do you feel that passion?
What I want to speak about today is I'm here representing the Women's Peace Campaign. And what we are here to do is to educate and empower women to not sit on the sidelines and waiting for peace to be established on this planet. First, it's going to start in our mind, it's going to start in our hearts, and it's going to start within us before we can then be out there and helping others to live in peace.
The Ramaytush Ohlone have never ceded, lost, nor forgotten their responsibilities as the caretakers of this place. Today we pay our respect to the ancestors, elders, and relatives of the Ramaytush community, and we are grateful.
Greetings from my ancestors. On this day, Saturday, September 21st, the International Day of Peace should radiate all over the world. And we ask for peace in Ukraine, peace in Somalia, Sudan, Angola, peace in the Caribbean, especially particularly Haiti, peace in the Middle East. This is our job. Peace and love, San Francisco.
But don't despair, God has a plan for us. Yes, He does. Gotta be strong and pray, love one another every day, 'cause love is the answer. I said love.
Only the poet. But something awful is happening to a civilization when it ceases to produce poets, and what is even more crucial, when it ceases anywhere whatever to believe in the report that only poets can make.
I'm serious when I say she's one of my favorite people, so I love her. So, Michaela is proclaimed as one of the purest contemporary voices by National Public Radio. Powerhouse Michaela is a force for change. Winner of 12 Whammy Awards for Best Jazz, World, and Urban Contemporary Vocalist. MTV says, give her some love here. MTC says, yes. MTC says her sultry sound is like listening to velvet waterfalls, and her soulful flavor captures the listener with dynamic passion and sincerity. And Michaela is a powerful peace builder and a powerful voice for change. She is a healer and an alchemist, and she is beloved by everyone who meets and knows her.
So, Reverend Cecil Williams, who's a very important fixture here in the city of San Francisco for peace and justice, and we want to recognize him as a very, very important voice. So I give you the flowers in his name.
Thank you. We are so honored at GLIDE. CISO is our foundation, our heart, and we're going to carry this with us.
And then our own founder and president of Pathways to Peace, Avon Madison. Let's give her a round of applause. And accepting that honor is our co-founder who worked tirelessly with Avon, Joni Trudelli. Good job. Thank you. Let's always remember to honor those who came before us and upon whose shoulders we stand. Thank you.
Vernon is also a respected record producer who will be performing with his band original songs he's created and produced celebrating peace, love, and unity. So we want to welcome with big love to the stage, Vernon Ice Black. Give it up!
This is my girl right here, man. Responsible for this. What is this, you might ask? Yes, sir. It's all about world peace. That's why we're here. Yeah, that's why we're here. That's why we're here.
Yeah, that's why we're here.
Yeah, me too. Bill, you want to sing something? You want to sing? We're going to get him to sing with us in a minute.
Since Vernon asked, I have a little tune that I think will get you high because it's all about love and we're all about love. It's called I Got the Feeling, You Got the Feeling of Love. It goes like this. I got the feeling, you got the feeling, we got the feeling of love. Oh, what a feeling, get the feeling of love. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it down deep in your heart? Can you feel it? Oh, what a feeling, it will give your life a new start. Come together, we can turn it around. With love we can do it. We can turn this whole world
Peace and love, everybody. Peace and love. Yes, my name is Ringo, and I'm here to make you aware on the 21st of September, it's the International Day and Moment of Peace. So I'm here on behalf of the UN General Secretary to let you know that at noon on the 21st that we can have a moment of silence for peace. I'm going to have my moment now. Ooh, I feel good. Peace and love, everybody. Peace and love.
All we are saying is give peace a chance. That's all we're saying.
My take on peace. I remember once talking to my father about whether people wanted peace, because it seemed like there was so much war and so much stress in the world that maybe I thought people didn't want peace. He said to me, I remember very clearly, he said, people want peace. Everybody everywhere wants peace. He said, it's the governments, the politicians who want the fights.
And don't hurt yourself and don't hurt nobody else. Be peaceful as much as possible. All right.
Hi, I'm Ryan Webster. I'm a big peace activist, big supporter of peace, big fan of positive spin and all the work that the United Nations and the Unity Foundation does in the world to support peace. So, happy International Peace Day.
Hi, my name is Kim Weichel. I wish you a happy International Day of Peace. I was lucky enough to be the UN and Global Affairs correspondent for Positive Spin for 10 years. Happy Day of Peace.
Positive.